What kind of advice would you give the next generation?
You know, I think it's a lot like the advice I gave the past generations that I've been dealing with. And the importance of being able to write a simple declarative sentence can never be overstated. And part of my job is giving writing tests to people who want very much to be freelance writers in my newsroom. And I am frequently surprised at how poor a lot of those tests are. I think regardless of the platform and the technology, I think the written word is still the most important thing. I think everything else comes off the sentence, and that is the thing that is key. Yes, it's important to know something about desktop editing, because particularly if you're going to be in a television station and you're a writer-producer, video editing now is part of the job. Being somewhat familiar with HTML is also key. In my job, part of my job includes updating my blog on our website, and I blog specifically on mass transit and public transportation issues. So I'm constantly updating my blog on the Chicago Transit Authority and other kinds of traffic commuting related issues. That's part of my job. It's what I do, and everybody in our newsroom is expected to do that. So having some HTML knowledge is key. My boss has said the two languages he would learn if he were starting now in the business would be Spanish and HTML. The English language proficiency is a given, let's hope, but I mean that comes back to the written word, I think. I think being able to shoot video in many cases better than your average sort of wedding video is also important, because I do think that as the technology gets smaller and gets better, I mean, we now have these great prosumer cameras that are probably this big that shoot HD quality video, that a lot of folks are going to be, given the camera, go make television happen, But I think the most important thing still is you got to be able to write a sentence. And the words are it's still the commonality. It's still, and I joke that, look, if it weren't for our great photographers, I'd be a radio guy again, because it'd be all I'd be doing. I mean, we'd all throw out I think Linda Ellerby's line was, we'd all throw out our televisions and get better radios. But it's all got to come back to the word. The word is so important.